How's it going, dudes? My name is Jefferson. So welcome to this video where I'm going to be talking about something that's kind of hard for me to talk about, that I haven't talked about on the channel. And don't feel bad if you haven't picked it up or anything like that. I haven't been spreading the word around or anything like that. But I've been suffering from depression for the past year. I overcame it in January. I finally came to terms to things. But this is the story of my attempt of suicide, because I felt like I wanted to spread this story because I told it for the first time today. And my mom, she told me that it's inspirational. She said that I should spread the word and, tell more people about my experience with it. Tell more people about my suicide, my attempt of suicide. So I figured I should just get started, just jump right in. I'm going to try and make this as uncut as possible. Try and make this as raw as possible, just so that I can get this across to you guys as best I can. So, yeah. My story starts in December of 2019. Now, usually on holidays, you'd be very happy to come home, because, you don't have school anymore, you don't have any homework anymore, you could stop studying for finals and everything like that. So, I was happy for the first few days, but then I had nothing to do. And you guys are probably like, oh, but didn't you, have Wi-Fi? Do you not have, a Netflix account or something like that? And, in truth, no, we didn't have any Wi-Fi at my house at the time. We didn't have any, and we didn't, we have, a TV, but, TV likes to repeat stuff, and I get bored of it quickly. And plus, my sister's always on TV. She always watches TV the whole time, so, yeah. But we did have this Wi-Fi router that my grandmother gave us, or let us borrow. So, usually I'd use that, but our Wi-Fi finished up, the whole 80 gigs of it finished up in 1 week. We used a serious amount of Wi-Fi in this house. Serious amount of data in this house. Data, however you want to say it. But we use a big amount of it. So, then the only resort was night owl. Now, night owl data is whatever amount you have in the day, it's double that at night. So it was 160 gigs at night. So, me and my sister would always wait up until midnight to start using Wi-Fi. And it happened that my sleep schedule, of course, got fucked up. And the reason why I say that is because, well, obviously it would. Because, I crash at 5 when the night owl ends. And then, because it's a shit sleep schedule, I'll usually wake up about 6 hours later, so around 11, and if I'm lucky, I'll wake up at 1. That means I'll be in a decent mood when I wake up. And I'll just spend my day in bed up until 4. 3 hours of just lying around, And that is no life. For a lot of people, that sounds like heaven, most probably. Yeah, but one day sounds like heaven. But when it's every single day of your life, it gets to your head. It gets to your brain. 'Cause you start getting bored of it, then you start being unproductive, and then you lead to lazy, and I started feeling useless. And what use is it that I'm here? No use. It's in the word, useless. You are of no use. And after a while, because I felt so useless, and because I convinced myself that I was useless, when good things happened, I wouldn't care about it. I felt oblivious to it. When bad things happened, I fixated on them. And after a while, I stopped caring about the good things, as I did before, and I stopped caring about the bad things. I stopped caring about everything. I stopped emotionally feeling any depth, anything. And then, slowly but surely, finger by finger, I started losing feeling in each finger. And then my entire hand, and then my entire arm, and the rest of me. And, this probably won't show up on camera, but I have small little marks of where I cut myself there. And it wasn't like huge gashes, because my mom is very up in my face most of the time, and I seriously appreciate her for that. So it would be like small little ones, so it would look like I scraped it against the wall or something. Like it wouldn't be a big deal. And whenever she asked any questions, I just shut her out. And because I didn't feel anything, I didn't care about shutting her out. I didn't care about shutting anyone out. If I didn't want to talk to you, I wouldn't. And I'm just looking down here now, like on my lap, because I have notes of what I wanted to say. After cutting myself for so long, because it was about a week, then I just felt like I couldn't feel anything. I couldn't feel it anymore. And I felt like a dead body already. A dead body with a consciousness. Only awake to feel the same as what I felt when I was asleep. Absolutely nothing. Pure numbness. And when you imagine this repeatedly, you are just a dead body with a conscience. With a conscious. You're conscious. And I started getting sick of being conscious. So, on the 28th of December, 2019, I attempted suicide. So, this awful stage, this awful time, started at 1 a.m. And I'd had enough. I was ready to go now. So, I got down on my knees and I started praying. It's like, God, please forgive me for taking my own life. God, please let me at least come to heaven when I die. God, please don't send me to hell so I can suffer more. All of this stuff. And when I looked at my phone again, it was 2 a.m. So I decided I'd prayed enough. And I sat down and I started writing a suicide note. And at 2:45, I just decided, fuck it. What's the use of doing it? If people would find me, it wouldn't matter in any case, because it was useless. It's just another liability. When in reality, this wasn't how my family felt at all. But it was because I was boxed in like this. Because this was my brain and my way of thinking, which is absolutely a fucked up way of thinking. Then I just I just stopped writing my note and I started tying a rope. So I tied my slip knot and hung it up and just looked at it for a little bit, thinking about my life and everything that had happened. And I just looked at this rope and I felt something inside of me just tell me, you are making a mistake. But I ignored it, because I figured it was just a natural instinct again, and I ignored all of those usually. So I climbed up, and I hung for a good 15 minutes. When I realized, wait, aren't I supposed to be, like, fading away? Isn't everything supposed to be going dark by now? Aren't I supposed to die? I climb off, and this voice inside of me again says, go look in the mirror. I made my way to the bathroom, and I looked at myself in the mirror, checking here to see if there was anything wrong. When I see a big red line across here, not my neck, here, my chin. I'd hung myself wrong by the chin. That's why I didn't die. That's why I didn't suffocate, because it was by my chin. So then I looked at my eyes in the mirror, and I saw the black rings around them and how dark they looked, and how pale my skin was. Just how dead I looked. How pathetic I looked. I came back into my room, and I looked around, and I saw everything that I have. I saw all of the things that have so much potential in here. The reason why I have so much potential. I listed everything that I could do with everything. I decided I needed projects to keep me busy. I needed passion projects. Things that would forever keep me driving. Because the reason why I was feeling like this was because there was no drive in my life. There was no stick behind me pushing me along. There was nothing. And, of course, the feeling of freedom is nice sometimes. Sometimes you need the feeling of freedom. But I had way too much of it. And so, I got a passion project. I started writing my comic book. I started making my album. I made more of my YouTube videos. Like one that I'm making now. And I'm just here to say to you guys who maybe are going through something like this, like, who are maybe going through a depression or have anxiety or something like this, and you're getting to the point where you're feeling numb, where you're feeling weird about it, feeling weird about anything, and you don't know what it is, seriously, find someone and talk to them about it. I know it's hard. I personally know it is hard. I personally know it is one of the hardest things to do. To reach out to someone and say, hey, I have this and this and this and this problem. Can you help sort it out? Because I'm a very proactive guy who's just like, okay, I'm gonna do everything on my own, whenever I want. I'm gonna do what I want, when I want to do it. And that's just the way it's gonna be. I will help other people with their work, but nobody's helping me with mine. I'm doing it all myself. That is my mentality, and it may be the wrong mentality, I don't know, but I know how hard it is to just reach out to someone and say, hey buddy, I'm I'm not doing okay. I know I say I'm doing fine, and I look like I'm doing fine, but I'm not. In reality, I'm suffering. In reality, I'm struggling. Could you help me? And by reaching out like that, and by telling people that you are struggling, by telling people that you are suffering, that you are seriously hurting, you are opening people up to help you. And you know how important help is when you feel like this. It means the world when someone can reach out to you and be like, hey, are you okay? And when they try to help you, when they try to tell you anything at all, please do not dismiss them. Because that is the worst thing that you can do. Because this awful disease that we have, this awful little monster that clings onto you, he takes any form of negativity whatsoever, any form of negativity towards anything, and it will force you to do whatever you can to get away from it. It'll force you to divert yourself from it. Because I felt like my mom was being full of shit towards me, not understanding what my depression was. It isn't her fault. She has never gone through it. So how is she gonna know how I'm feeling? How is she gonna know how to help me? She's never gone through it before. But that's not how you think. You have this little negativity bitch who screams at you all the livelong day. This is shit. Move away from it. This is shit. Move away from it. When in reality, it's just people trying to help you, trying to reach out to you, and trying to tell you that they love you. And that they're here for you. I'm leaving the Discord server link in the description below, as I always do. Please add me on Discord, send me a friend request. I have my Twitter up there too. I'm not sure if there's Twitter messaging service, yeah, but I have my Instagram up there too. So please go in Instagram, direct message me, go on Discord, open a server thing, ask me to join, and I will. Honestly, please, reach out if you are feeling any type of thing like what I'm describing. I hope I've helped you. I hope I've helped someone at least feel a little better and understand depression a little bit better. I know it's hard to help or to reach out to someone. I know it's hard. It's fucking hard to do. But it's what you have to do to survive. So, from the bottom of my heart, I'm saying I'm proud of you for still being here to watch this video. I'm proud of you if you got out of bed today. I'm proud of you if you did anything of any worth today. Anything. And that could mean eating. That could mean drinking a glass of water. That could literally just mean putting on clothes today. Just putting on a different outfit today than what you slept in. Could mean just going to the bathroom and maybe like just looking at yourself. Just going to the bathroom. Keeping up personal hygiene. I'm so proud of you. If you can do any of that, you can deal with this entire world, man. You can make it through this world. Because this world is just based up off of people with the will to survive. And that's who I am now. A person with the will to survive. So, I seriously encourage you to be a person with the will to survive. Please, look for what you enjoy in life. Look for what people enjoy in you. Embrace what you enjoy in life, and embrace what people enjoy in you. Reach out to people, pull them into your social circle, your personal space. Even if you are an introvert and you don't like talking to people, pull one person in. Pull one person in at a time. And tell them everything. Literally anything you're struggling with. At all. Tell your parents. If you don't have parents, tell your friends. Tell anyone around you about what you're going through. Whatever it is. And I'm proud of you. Whatever you're going through. Whoever you are. Whatever's going on right now with you. If there's nothing going wrong, great. Good for you. But if you ever feel sad or feel down, do you need a little pick me up? Don't try and compare situations, because each person has their own pain, and I know this won't work for everyone, but just look around your room. Look around wherever you sleep at night, and look at what you have. Seriously. You'll notice how privileged you are. Just how privileged you are. And just what amount of self-worth you have. Because you are worth it. You are worth the world and more. Whatever you're going through. Come back here if you're ever struggling. And you need any type of motivation whatsoever. You need any type of, jolt to just thrust yourself through. The links are always in the description, man. And hey, while you're here, subscribe. I'm not trying to self-advertise myself now. I just wanted to get this message out to try and help people. I know this has gone on for longer than it needed to be, but yeah. If you did enjoy this and it helped you in some way, it delivered you any type of message, leave a like, subscribe, and remember, that staying mentally sound means staying safe. So I want to start a catchphrase thing. Stay sound, stay safe. If you're mentally sound, you're altogether safe. So, stay sound, stay safe, my bros, my dudes, my broettes, and my dudettes. I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks so much for watching this video. Bye bye.